And welcome back to Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. We gathered all Chuckola fruits, but we were tricked by Popo and Rookie. And now they're way ahead of us in terms of trying to achieve the Chuckola Reserve. So now we gotta chase after them and stop them and blah, blah, blah. So at this point in time, it's usually a good idea to make sure that you're all healed up and ready to go before going against the next boss. And I actually picked up this mentality ever since I played Odin Sphere, the remake of it for the PlayStation Vita.
That man looks like a...
And...
Sorry, you were saying?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading the great jokes that this old man is telling the barrel of soda. Anyway, this old man is known as Bubbles. So we found Bubbles.
Har har har!
And apparently he has spent 1,000 years telling jokes to this barrel of soda.
That's just sad.
Telling it joke after joke so it would mature and then mature some more.
That poor soda.
And all it would be completed with fizz and tastiness. So at this point, if you were to take a drink of the Chuckola Reserve, you'd fucking die.
Oh, damn. They've been caught.
Yep.
I'm just here to question video game logic when I should not, but that barrel should not be keeping Rookie contained.
And it turned out that the Chuckola Reserve is actually a living being.
Somehow that makes 1,000 years of jokes even worse.
And now begins our next boss battle. And so what I would recommend is utilizing your new hammer skills against this guy. Because even though you're like, even though he has like a shield, you can still do damage to him. And eventually the shield will go away. So, you know, it's not like it's a fruitless effort or anything like that.
See, his fatal flaw is he's just holding his shield in front of him. But when they attack him from above, he doesn't move up his arm.
And then, I don't really have any tips for this boss. Just attack and try not to get attacked.
Attack, dodge, attack, dodge.
And there'll be moments where he'll release some slime that you can deflect with your hammer. And you gotta jump over his bubble blast. And eventually, the boss itself will shrink down in size, and that's when you should connect the dots that, you know, you're close to beating him in battle. But there are moments where Bubbles will come on in, tell it a joke, and that somehow heals the soda boss.
It gives him more bubbles.
Yes.
Bubbles gives the soda bubbles. Who would have thunk it? Oh, here he is. Who hears horses? Is that even a joke?
Like it, you know what? That's a very good question.
That feels like a setup with no punchline. Who hears
and
horses?
I also do love the attention to detail that, like the brothers, how the brothers react when you revive them with a 1-up and everything like that.
Funny pigs are real hams.
See, now that's a joke I can get behind.
Yes, actually, that was self-contained without a need of a punchline.
But Other than that, there's really not much else to this boss battle. And we also get a level up out of it, so whoopee. Now,
I'm still hung up on that horse thing. Someone's gonna come in the comments and explain how it is a complete joke and that I'm just too dense, but...
Bubbles is so upset that he sent us to the underground.
No, now we're the ones in a barrel.
And this is a prime example of a segment that we get to control Luigi alone.
The best brother.
Now, I did not show it off here, but if you were to be separated from either Mario or Luigi, if you pause and go to the equipment screen, you may have recalled that it showed both brothers' faces when you switch between the two to check their status and stuff, right?
Yes.
Well, if you happen to open up your status screen, it will show the individual brother's face, but if you switch between Mario, they'll have an individual picture to show.
Ah, that's clever.
Yeah. It's a nice little attention detail.
Yeah, those are the little things that just really make a video game feel like they cared what they were doing.
Oh yeah, no. And the developers, Alpha Dream, I never know if they will be revived ever again. But, yeah, Alpha Dream really did care about their franchise, and it really does show in this game and in Bowser's Inside Story in particular. I cannot wait till we eventually get to that game, but
So that is a game of...
again, baby steps here.
That's not the Mario barrel, is it? Is it?
It is a Mario barrel.
Does Luigi know that he's just rolling around on his with his brother, or
Oh,
does
yeah.
he think he left his brother behind?
No, he's aware that Mario's in that barrel.
Damn, poor Mario. God, poor Luigi.
What? What is it? Mario's gut is filled to the brim with Chuckola Reserve. It's sloshing around his insides? Gross! That's terrible. And so disgusting. We must contact Lady Lima immediately. By the way, what's Chuckola Reserve?
These two know nothing. Oh, yes. The mighty queen.
Mm-hmm. Why, yes, we did.
Oh, we're baby birding it to her.
Yes. And there's a black worm.
And we're just gonna let it get away.
Yeah. Because that's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Not like that worm is going to be brought up again in this game. Spoiler warning.
Yay, Queen
And
Bee.
if there's one thing I can say about Queen Bee is that she has a very big smile. A very big smile.
A very big personality. Oh, Lady Lima, don't blame yourself.
And so now we get a little bit of a backstory of what the Beanstar is and what its purpose is. And it turns out that the Beanstar has been under a sleep and can only be awakened by a voice of great beauty. And the person that has such a voice at the moment is none other than Princess Peach.
Of course. The only one. Everyone else's voice is insuperior.
Exactly. And of course, Cackleta's plan is world domination.
Somehow the queen is prepared for this, but she was not prepared for the black worm.
Right. And it turns out that Prince Peasley had just came back. So now we must meet up with him and figure out where to go next.
I can't wait for Luigi to see him again. Nobody knows their names.
Oh, a secret mission, huh? I wonder what the secret mission entails. So basically, he was tracking down Chuckola, and our next move is to go to Woohoo University.
Oh. I don't think you should visit Woohoo University with your brother, but... Oh,
and now we are...
He's just gonna go rush in there blindly?
Oh, yeah. You mean you never done that in a battle before?
Oh, I do that all the time. But it never works out.
So now we have access to go to Woohoo University. But before all that, I think it's... Well, I don't know if I... Oh, yeah, that's right. I go collect some more goodies and stuff like that. It's usually a good idea that once you learn... learn to keep in mind that if you learn new skills, brothers actions or whatever, then there's a couple of side quests that should be open to you. And I do cover that in this video. So that's something to look forward to before we go to Woohoo University.
Oh, the names. The names are fantastic.
And those are examples of how to find Who Beans, that they are in hidden blocks like that. Now, you can vaguely see the blocks because they do shine. They do show like a little small shine every once in a while. So like if you're going block hunting or whatever, that's something you can look out for.
Good to know.
Otherwise, on 3DS Remake, they do have an accessory where you can just flat out find the hidden blocks when you, wear the goggles or whatever. So, they did make like a treasure spec goggle so that you don't have to walk everywhere to hunt them down.
I feel like some people would be upset about that. Like it takes the fun or the challenge out of it.
Right.
But it's not like you have to use them. So, play the game how you want to play it.
Exactly.
Also, I love that these are called hard pants. Really?
Well, yeah, they're very hard.
Uh-huh. Rock hard, I'm sure.
Yep. And now we got some new badges to look at. And probably the best badges to equip are the charity badges at this point. So it's usually a good idea that every segment that you go through in this game, you revisit these shops so you know what items are in stock and then, do your shopping. And I was definitely thinking about cutting out future shopping to pick up items and stuff like that, but I don't spend too long in the shops anyway, so I decided against it.
Oh, it gives people a good idea of what you currently have equipped.
Right. And so this is one of the side quests that we are picking up. Basically, you have to find these artifacts known as beanstones, and they are hidden throughout this Bean Kingdom town. And the way to find it is that, you essentially have to make sure that you have the Hammer Bros skills actions that you've gotten from Chucklehuck Woods area. And what's unique about these skills when you're doing a side quest like this is that when you're Mini Mario, you act as a radar of sorts. And by that, I mean that if you happen to be above the item that you're looking for in a quest like this, you will see a exclamation mark. And if it gets bigger, then that's where the treasure spot is, and you have to use Luigi to dig it out. Now, there's a total of these artifacts that you have to find. And I think, if I remember correctly, there are a total of 6 in one area and a total of 4 in the next area. just like that. That's how you get your bean artifacts, or beanstone. Now, there's a total of 2 side quests in this town right now. We're going through one of them. The other one is, it's basically a search and find quest. And when you go out of your way and do this, you will get, like, a new badge out of this one. I think it's called a Bros Rock, I believe. And then on the other one, you'll get an item known as a golden mushroom, which heals all HP and BP for one brother only.
Well, that's handy.
Yes. Rare items that you can't find in shops, basically. So you do get a bit of a good reward going out of your way doing stuff like this.
Exploration is always nice to be rewarded.
Yes. Now, there is another shop that we're not going to be frequenting often, but if you ever get stuck in this game, like at all, in the next room over to the right of this town, on the right side of town, there is called Information Shop. And if you pay 100 coins to the merchant over there, he will give you information on what you need to do next in this game. So if you ever get stuck, there is that option.
Damn. So first there was the villagers, then there was the signs, and after that they said, fuck you, you have to pay for the free tip, for what was previously a free tip.
Right, pretty much.
100 coins, that's pretty steep for I'm lost, please help me.
Yeah. Well, there are times in this game, well, I mean, you can earn coins easily in this game just by going through battles alone. In fact, there is an accessory called the Greed Wallet where you'll earn more coins from battles. So that's something to keep an eye out for. But you make more than enough coins to pay for stuff like that, because there are moments in this game where you have to pay like 300 coins to try this, or 500 coins to try that. And it's mandatory if we want to get a plot MacGuffin later on in this game. So, you know, it's usually a good idea to try to keep some coins handy.
I forgot the exchange rate in Beanland was so bad compared to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yep.
What is this world called again? It's not Beanland. Is it just called?
It's Bean. It's just Bean. Mm-hmm. Bean Kingdom.
I don't know if that's better than Beanland. Certainly it should have been easier to remember, but...
Now, I am currently going through Partners in Time, and I can state right now that Partners in Time is a lot more easier than it needs to be, and I'm not sure if I like it because of that.
Is there no difficulty adjustment?
No, there's no difficulty adjustment. It's more linear than it needs to be, and honestly, it doesn't really serve you much rewards going out of your way finding bonus items and stuff like that. Like, there's only one, there's no like side quests or anything. I even did a quick Google search and be like, is there like side quests in Partners in Time? Nope.
Is it an RPG, or is it just like a linear game?
It's an RPG still. It still has RPG elements and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a lot different, and I don't like it. But, I mean, it's something that I definitely wanted to go through for sure, because it's the only game I haven't played besides Dream Team and Paper Jam.
So, gameplay aside, is the story good?
The story is decent enough.
That's such high praise.
I'd have to say, that at least to me, if people consider Mario Brothers 2 to be the black sheep of the series, then Partners in Time is the black sheep of the Mario and Luigi series. So anyway, we take on the next side quest, and we gotta find 5 little beanlets that are let loose around town.
And there's the first one, just like that.
Yep. And I think there's a total of 2 in this side of town, and then 3 on the other side of town, so... Now, I did mention before that there is another chance that you can get your picture retaken for your passport. I don't do it in this playthrough, but, you know, you speak to an NPC that's over here, and he will ask for some amount of coins to get your picture retaken. I think initially he'll ask for 100 coins, but if you say no, then he'll lower the price down by half, so you can only pay 50 coins to get your picture retaken.
Damn, gotta haggle with these guys.
Yep. And then there's the big building that's on this side of town, but we won't get into that building until the very end of this journey adventure.
I like how all these buildings have, like, not, you know, like an A-frame roof that looks like it's been chopped off, and then it has a face.
Yeah, the design of the Bean Kingdom is a little more unique than the Mushroom Kingdom, that's for sure.
They've got...
It's like everywhere you look, there's a facial expression. Anyway, I just like to double check and make sure that I got all the things I need to get. Perhaps I should reward you for your endeavors. Now, having the Bros Rock at this point in the game is very good to have. It increases your POW quite tremendously.
Well, we love...
So it's usually good to have that equipped to Mario if you were to choose a brother. And we get the golden mushroom for our trouble.
Perfect combo.
It not only increases our POW, but it increases our BP as well. So it's, you know, it's a good badge to have. It's a good badge to have equipped. But now we make our way over to Woohoo University, where Prince Peasley had stated that's where he saw Cackletta and Fawful with the Bean Star.
That's where he was running face first into danger.
Pretty much, yes.
He was like,
now there are new enemies
strategy.
in this.
Who needs it?
Right.
Sorry.
I don't need backup. Do you need backup? I don't need backup.
I've only, you know, been like kidnapped once before. Surely it will not happen again.
No, never. But you excited to go back to school?
Not really, but
well, that's too bad because we're going back into school.
well, damn.
Sucks to suck, I know, but you know, gotta get our education in somehow, and we won't know what kind of education that is until the next part of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. See you then.
Goodbye.